Start recording again.
That is the biggest issue.
Back into it.
Alright, arena. Arena and some arena. Sure, I love that you are pulling more 3s than 4s. Also, thank you, Hearthstone Deck Tracker, for telling me that.
Yeah, I know, same. Yeah,
I love it. I love it so much. But yeah, like, your Horse Rider has shown up in, like, probably about half of your mulligans so far.
God, like, I would normally keep both of these 3s, but, like, I needed 2.
You needed to. You could coin out one of them in the worst case scenario, though.
What do you think we keep? Horse Rider.
This is. You have a lot more 2s than 3s. Like, if you didn't have a coin, I would say keep 1 3. Yeah. But I think as you do have the coin, might as well keep both. Like, you have your fallback if this doesn't happen.
I think we have enough 2s.
This doesn't happen. Yeah.
So what do we do now?
Well, it's definitely. If you feel like you do coin something out here, just start off on the right foot.
Yeah. And it is
either
priest.
the ooze or the cannon. They're a priest, which means that they can heal. Send out the ooze because that stops them from putting a 2/3 out and then just
or
being able to heal it.
Yeah.
Exactly. It avoids a lot of their weird fuckiness.
Scarab is good, but Scarab is an awful card to coin out.
Yeah. Scarab doesn't do anything for you on turn 2, like...
Ship's cannon. Trade.
Yeah. Yep. Priests, even more so than paladins, if they don't have the board, they just lose. So, trading is usually first priority until you're far enough ahead that fuck trading.
Empty turn 3.
That really sucks. They should have at least healed your face if they were a real gentleman.
Yeah. Blade Master probably then?
Scarlet Crusader will trade into a Yeti along with the cannon and leave a body on the board.
You really think it's worth playing around Yeti entirely?
Well, just because Yeti is the turn 4 play. Like Injured Blade Master is okay, but Scarlet Crusader is much more likely to get a favorable trade.
That's true. Especially since I do have the Argent as backup.
Exactly. And like, this is fine, because now you just trade not trade, but throw the Scarlet
Divine
into it.
Shield, yeah.
Yep. And then, pretty easy Horse Rider, I'd say.
Yeah.
And then suddenly you have the board, and they could Holy Nova you if they want, but that won't even get rid of your board. And you'll just fill back up.
Yeah, because we're hitting turn 5, which is a decent one for me.
Yep. Hello, Mech Yeti. You're a little late.
What are you thinking here? Probably...
I throw my ones... Yeah, I throw my 1 health minions in just to...
And then...
Like, they're not necessarily worth much.
Yeah, and Spectral Knight.
Yep. Just puts on the strongest board. And is also immune to any sort of weird fuckery.
Nah, Grim Patron doesn't make people flip out anymore.
No one cares about Grim Patron, and they never cared about it in Arena.
Yeah, in Arena was never a thing. Alright, that seems like a pretty good turn 6 play.
Yep, I would say so. That'll get the job done.
Base, because I don't really have any other choice.
Pretty much. Oh, they finally get their Valence chosen off? Oh, that's actually really good. Interesting.
It might be Shredder Blade Master.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything that the Scarab helps you with, but the problem is you don't really have a fallback play after you play the Scarab. Except, I guess, Venture Co.
And Venture Co, yeah.
Again, yeah.
I guess, you know what, they're low enough on health. Venture Co is really aggressive, but...
there's also, if you play Venture Co, you're going to want to trade into the Temple Enforcer so that they have a bad trade on their Tiger. See, I would play the Jeweled Scarab, see if you get a Coghammer, which solves this problem rather neatly.
Yeah, or Eldor Peacekeeper. What do you think, Coghammer?
Coghammer is a stronger card.
All right. And then use that to take out the...
Yes, and then trade into the Temple Enforcer as well with your Divine Shield and your Ship's Cannon. And be like, silly priest, you can't have the board.
They managed to sneak out a dude in the last, like, tick of rope.
Incidentally, Coghammer is literally the best epic card. That sort of sucks, but just the point remains. Wow. They had that for a while.
Oh, hi, Dark Scale Healer.
Yeah, this is some synergy right here.
Injured Blade Master Dark Scale Healer.
Yep.
Do I hit the
I would
first? I don't think it matters.
It doesn't matter really. Just hit it with your Spectral Knight and then go face.
Wow.
I was like, the Spectral Knight. Oh no, I'm at 3 health, but he can't target me with anything.
Yeah, and it's behind a 4/3, and behind that is 2 4/5s.
Yep. This is the part where they.
And in my hand is a 4/3 and a 4/5.
Yep. Oh, they do have something that can kill that knight. I will give them that.
I mean, that's
unfortunately
lethal,
for them.
Yeah, that's a lethal. Oh, that's lethal. Oh, too bad I didn't do that first. Or I was like, gonna been like honk honk and then killed him.
Hey, dog, honk honk.
Get my MLG horn in.
Yeah, outside of Acidic Swamp Oozes, Coghammer is just stupid and unfair, and just another reason that Paladin is stupid and unfair.
Okay, now it's showing me as having... I'm running 1 as Paladin, but it's not recording the games. Ah, fuck it, I'll figure it all out later.
That is really weird.
Alright, thank you, G-Up.
And like, you have the thing that just displays the whole game, right?
Yeah.
Or the whole deck.
Yeah, no, Hearthstone deck tracker, yeah.
Well, no, I mean, like, you've saved the deck already, and it displays the whole deck on your side, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so weird. I've never seen it do that.
I did fix the auto import thing. It turns out it was just like, it defaults to auto ask every time, and you can just have it set to
weird.
Auto do it and save,
right.
And then it just doesn't ask every time.
Yeah, exactly. Huh. Well, that's open source for you. Weird bugs.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, now it actually shows the whole deck as opposed to just what I've drawn, which is way better. That's way better.
Oh, so yeah, you hadn't actually saved it.
No, before it just never did it right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just had a list to the side that I could use. Now it actually shows on screen. Okay. Toss equality.
Yeah. There's a case to be made for tossing Jeweled Scarab, but it's also playable instead of a guy.
Yeah. And
then you might get muster for battle.
And I might get an Oetron.
Yep.
Fucking who is this gold paladin? Who is this new paladin? What is this?
That's the... So you have to get a character to level 20 in WoW. It was just released yesterday.
No.
Yep.
I I'm not doing that.
Yeah, that's how that works. Also, it's like it can be done in free-to-play WoW, but it's like, yeah, maybe I'll give that
Avenge
a pass.
Anoyatron, right?
Well, you can't play both of them, but yeah.
No, I mean, like,
as you're starting 2 turns, yes.
Okay. And then Blessing of Kings on Anoyatron. Coin Blessing of Kings for the world's largest Anoyatron.
The most annoying Tron.
Oh, and they pre-ordered this shit. Man, this person's all in on Blizzard products. I love products. Okay, so Anoyatron. Yeah.
Yeah. There's not much they can do here until they bust out muster.
Then the next turn, fucking Scarab Jouster. Double down.
Yep. Also doable.
We'll see, because it kind of depends on how. Are you for real?
Ouch!
Are you?
That just happened.
Are you for real, man? What is this? What is this? Fucking.
Bring this into my house.
Are you spice teching me with an epic? Are you teching epic me?
Well, I would probably Jeweled Scarab to see if you can pull an Aldor Peacekeeper, and then probably just coin out the Haunted Creeper anyway.
I got a Tinkmaster Overspark.
You could play with that fire.
Yeah. Yeah, you bet.
And then throw out that Haunted Creeper, get your revenge in.
Yeah,
gives
Blood
you
Knight.
most likely something to Blessing next turn.
Oh, is that character a Blood Knight as well? That's cute.
Wow, yeah, that's disgustingly appropriate. And I hate it.
What the? Blamp.
Well, this does mean they still have to attack their Blood Knight into it, so I'm not sure I agree with that.
It's clobbering time.
Alright, what do we do? Help.
Yeah, this is weird. There's oh god, you could Blessing of Kings your spider and ram it into that large Blood Knight. You could Tinkmaster, but that's really desperate.
Yeah, I think
You could also Jungle Panther and Gadget Zan Jouster. Just because you really need that Blood Knight dead as soon as possible.
I think I'm gonna go all in on the world's largest spider.
They call me Big Spider.
He'll take it out with his boner. He can't kill it with his face, which, like, okay.
No. Yeah, Light's Justice is pretty good for them. This might actually be the Tinkmaster turn. Never mind, it's piloted Shredder Gadget's hand.
Yeah.
Next turn, though, you are probably playing Tinkmaster and praying, depending on what your board looks like. Hey, you finally won one.
Hey, Joust, congratulations on still being the worst mechanic.
Yep. Spider probably goes into one of those minions.
Yeah, I think...
Just because they're gonna kill it for free.
Yeah, I think it goes into the pit fighter.
Yep. Yep.
Joust is terrible. Joust is... You both reveal a card from your deck, and if yours costs more, which is crucial, if yours costs more,
Nice.
fuck you. Fuck you. Suck it. Yeah, if yours costs more, specifically more, then, and only then, does it,
Mind if I roll need?
Get its effect,
its
whatever the
effect.
stated effect is.
which
God,
sucks.
you really need a
If
consecration.
it's a tie, you lose, which is awful. Ugh.
Boy! I mean, I think it's just Guy Sea Giant here, right?
Yeah, that sounds right.
And then trade into the Pit Fighter and just make it really awkward for them, unless they have a Keeper of Oldemon, which they're a Paladin at what, 5 wins? They definitely will.
Yeah,
It's probably that card second from the left.
That would be their turn 3 draw, or it could be a top deck.
Mm-hmm.
Monkey.
Okay, that also works.
Yeah.
Reporting for duty.
Brig. Okay. All right. Okay. That's how you really feel about it then. Fuck.
This is basically fuck. Maybe play Tinkmaster just for shits and giggles and giggle shits.
Yeah, I love shits, giggles, and giggle shits. Squirrel to 2-2, bitch.
Nailed it. Fucking nailed it.
Got him. I'm so glad I top decked my Acid Ooze on the single
finally.
most incorrect turn.
Just what I always needed.
I mean, there is still like a solid 50% chance I live. So there's that.
Yeah. Actually. Oh yeah, because they have 6 damage, exactly.
Yep.
So yeah, the Tinkmaster did work.
What? Yes! Yes!
Nope.
I mean,
They
still...
really should have done that first, because that
Yeah.
sort of informs the rest of your choices.
Yeah, that coin flip is kind of what makes the difference. Alright, now you're gonna do something to deal 1 to everything.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't really have anything here.
Yeah, there's literally nothing to do here. I would shove that giant into their face and probably just attack Tink into the thing to make it explode and everyone dies.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone except the Gilblin. And then they don't have an attack buff. You know that much.
And then just Spectral and probably Injured Blade Master, since it'll survive the Giblin. Or do I try and tempt the hit out of the Giblin?
Well, it's got stealth. Yes.
Piss. Piss.
Yep. It's one of those I don't think it's gonna make a difference kind of things, but
Well played.
No, because I'm
Yeah,
gonna
there
get
it
True
is.
Silver and win. Or that.
or they just had the Kraken.
Always
That
have
works
Rusty
too.
Kraken.
Yep. That'll happen from time to time. Especially like, where are we at right now?
5 wins. We're at 5-1, I think.
I think 2. We had one other game that was like, what the fuck?
No, that's what I mean. Is now we're at 5-2. We were at 5-1. Now we're
Right.
at 5-2.
We were at 5-1. Yeah. Yep.
Yup.
Yeah, the decks from here on are just going to be good decks.
Once you break the 50-50, it starts.
You can sort of expect that people mostly know what they're doing.
Damn it! Now I have to erase. I have to figure out how to erase this run because it has it just as set as a 0-1 run.
Right.
I will
God, Ty, why are you so bad at this? At this game of Hearthstone. With your 0-1 runs that you're going to finish at whatever 2.
Somebody just whisper at me because apparently I don't turn those off. They just whispered, "Hi, I'm Hacker," and so I just IP banned immediately. I mean,
Good.
okay.
Hello there.
Hi, Hacker. I'm Dad. Yeah. Oh, they did it to everybody. Okay, cool. Yeah. I mean, I can just screenshot that and send it to the hitbox tabs and be like, hey, somebody found a way to whisper to people with whispers turned off.
Yeah. Well, this is the world's easiest Mad Bomber.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Something up.
Beautiful. Playing that expected value game.
Oh, it's because I IP, man.
Correct. Arena does not have the TGT bonus anymore. It has an LOE bonus.
Oh, really?
Yes, the LOE cards appear with 50% increase likelihood, likelyology.
What is this?
I usually just play the Jungle Panther in a situation like this. Just more likely to survive in general.
And then just face, probably.
Yep, easily face. You don't want to have to kill the spider. You want them to kill the spider. Because, like, killing the spider here would basically give their little spiders charge.
It's gonna be weird playing a game without Haunted Creeper.
Yeah, Standard's gonna be weird for, like, just so many cards where it's like, they're gonna play... Oh, wait, they're not gonna...
Yeah, it's like, that doesn't exist now. Huh.
Yeah. Like, oh, I can't wait to get implosioned, or to not get implosioned.
Well, what's
ever.
weird is like Magic that's like super fast. That's like
Yeah.
every so many months, you know, something changes. But like Hearthstone, they're on like 1 year cycles, and it's been like 3 years without anything happening. So like
Yeah, exactly.
a long ass time in game years.
Yep.
Huh. What to do?
And this is probably just slam down the Yeti, trade into the Mani. Boy, I guess the question is, do you keep your Panther hidden? You probably do, actually. That gets countered by, like, Shadow, by Demon Fire, whatever the AoE demon thing that costs 3 is, and by Hellfire, but I think your benefits for doing this are kind of higher. Plus, you have a pretty decent turn 5 in Ship's Cannon, injured Blade Master, regardless.
Yeah, is he a pirate? No.
No.
He looks like he
Unfortunately.
could be a pirate, right?
I could totally believe that dude is a
Yeah.
pirate.
Blizzard, just make injured Blade Master a pirate.
Blizzard, just make like half the cards pirates. Thank you. In advance. Boy, what are they waiting so long to play? Oh.
A thoughtful ass spider tank. I mean, the question is, do I Yeti and keep the Panther hidden?
Weirdness.
I mean, that's a 3-3 trade. That's fine mango-wise.
I think you actually do take the trade, play out your Ship's Cannon, injured Blade Master, and hit into one of their little guys.
With the Yeti.
Yeah.
So, Panther and thing, you think?
I think so, yeah. Because like if you attack in with the Yeti, the Panther the Yeti essentially becomes the equivalent of the Panther 2 health. And they kill it with their tokens anyway.
Yeah, now they're left with a lot of things they can't get rid of.
Exactly.
I'm gonna check my stamina real quick and see if I can... It's almost full. It is full. Oh, I have to get...
My god, I must grind.
I have to get a Keeper of the Blue real quick. The good news is it's Keeper of the Blue, which means Verdandi will let me do this without paying attention. I love my team.
Pazos and Dragos.
I'm really glad.
They are taking their sweet time here.
I'm really glad that I'm like playing multiple free-to-plays at once. That's just
this is really the intention of the system.
Yeah, play multiple free-to-plays. That way you never have to worry about stamina. You've always got some. In a game, like in a game,
It's always stamina clock somewhere.
Wow, not using that Kvaldir at all, huh? All right.
Nope. They played it on 5.
Blade Master into Kvaldir.
Yeah, take the Blade Master into that. Play the Jewel Scarab and see what you get, and then keep Revoldemon the Jeweled Scarab.
Yeah.
and just be like, it ain't gonna suck
Coghammer
itself.
or
Easily Coghammer.
I was like, what the fuck is Anus Darkbane? Get out of here.
I mean, Paladin is like theoretically the second best class for taking advantage of it, but we don't really have the deck for it.
Pirates captain or
Yeah.
ship cannon into one of them and then Yeti face.
Yeah, I think so. Like, at this point, the only thing you have to worry about is power overwhelming, and it's like, if that kills the Yeti, oh well. Look at all these other cards I have.
Yeah, especially with a sneaky Coghammer.
Yeah. Yeah, Coghammer is probably one of the biggest reasons to take Jeweled Scarab and Paladin. Like, it just gives you access to a card that is frankly unfair.
The question is, what do I do next turn?
I don't think it matters because their turn is really bad. Probably just Coghammer, see what it hits. Use your cannon in your face regardless to kill the Brewmaster. Even still. And then play the Avenge. And just be like, nyeh.
Do I even put down the Gagetsin, or just is that overextending for no reason?
Like, there's MC Tech to think about, but...
Yeah. Are we worried enough?
Yeah, I don't think it does enough for you. I don't think it does enough.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, yeah. Sorry, you should have actually Gadget Zand and Guide. But it doesn't really matter now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like, 4 minions is really bad for Mind Control Tech. 5 minions is kind of like, yeah, okay, I'm mitigating most of the risk here. I didn't realize you had 3 mana still. It was kind of an underwhelming turn. You haven't seen any of your 5 cost cards yet.
No,
Like, or higher.
5, 6, 7, or 10. Yeah, they're all. This has been an all 1, 2, 3, and 2, 4 game. Yeah.
Nope. They've done a surprising amount of damage to you. Like,
Yeah.
for how completely in control of this game you've been.
Well, it's because they were just bonking me with spiders over and over.
Yeah. That's fine. Oh, there goes your Twisting Nether. Wow, that's actually really good. Because Twisting Nether would have been kind of bad for you in that situation.
And there's a 6/5. Oh, that's a 6/5. Oh, do I reversing switch the Imp Gang boss and Coghammer it?
Absolutely.
That's a yes.
That's kind of gross.
Yeah.
You do want to play board control here, though.
How so? Like Yeti
Like-
and...
Yeti and kill one of those things. Just because you're at 12 now, and which is where warlocks start to go a little bit bursty. And yeah, just play out everything except equality. Don't play equality. Not that I needed to tell you that.
Oh, that's a good
For the
joust.
love of God.
Reporting for duty.
Yep. Thanks for that joust.
Oh, dude, I have fucked up worse plays than that. Don't worry. There's no shame in telling me, please don't do this. Especially if I'm, like, playing another game.
There we go.
See you later, ColecoVision.
Oh wow, they still have the coin. That's unfortunate.
No, they didn't.
Oh, sorry, my UI is just
Oh,
fucked
no,
up
they
with
did.
the Hearthstone
Yeah,
deck tracker.
never mind. They did. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm thinking about it, I
they
don't
played the
remember them
emergency
ever
cool. They
playing
played
it.
that. They played the Imp Gang boss. Yeah, no, they did. They still had they never ran their coin. Oh,
Beautiful.
that's how you want to live your life, man.
Hey, their draw must have just been awful. 'Cause they had like 5 wins there.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's one of those games where it's like as soon as you start it, you're just like, oh, that's how this is gonna go. Because I mean, they had that Twisting Nether forever, and they discarded it literally the turn before they could have used it.
Yeah, that hurt.
Because that was on the far left side of their hand.
All right, we did start with a Noyatron, and
Probably just dump everything but the Inoitron.
Fight with honor.
yeah, because we need to dig for more 2s and 3s.
Yep. Better 2s than any 3s. That'll do, I guess.
I guess it's a curve. I mean,
It's there. It's something. Now you got options. I like it.
X marks the spot.
Probably just an Annoyatron.
yep. No, I can tell you, they were holding on to the coin because they were trying to rush out Twisting Nether, and then they lost it at the worst possible time.
Yep.
It was very sad for them. For me, it was great.
From you, it was like, nice.
I couldn't be happier. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Really good turn.
That was actually pretty good, especially considering what we're holding in our hands right now.
Yeah. I mean, it seems rushy, but I could Oldemon, take out the 2.
I would actually coin Oldemon because you have the Avenge in your hand now. Like, specifically because you drew that, you can afford to take the Wombo tempo play. Then put out 5/5 of stats onto the board.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
That's fine.
Here's the actual boss. Genbu 7-star formation. Really? Only 5? Okay, well, let's try again. Space-time turning circle. My turn. Okay. Wow, he cleared board somehow.
He did. Dark Bomb plus Direwolf on the Earthen Ring. Probably just Horse Rider or Avenge.
Don't worry, Lux. The cavalry.
Yeah.
Like, they're actually starting to run low on cards already, which is weird for a Warlock, but they've had some plays.
Man, all of my orb spawners are being real pieces of shit right now. Really?
Wow.
Fucking crap, man. Spectral Knight doesn't even trade super well with that.
I would probably Jungle Panther Haunted Creeper for the Avenge.
Avenge pop, yeah.
Yeah. Plus, they don't get the trade into the Jungle Panther. Like, if that had been the Injured Blade Master, I'd be like, yeah, you probably just want to play Spectral Knight. That's a card.
And they got 2? What is their deck? What? I'm not the only one here,
Mighty
like,
Flimp.
kind of confused, right?
So if you want to get just fucking cheeky, you could, like, Blessing of Kings, the Spider, and do 5 damage to his face. You could also just Blessing of Kings, the Spider, and kill the Kodo.
Well, I mean, killing the 4/3 would do both. It would take the 5 to face, and also... Because if I hit the 4/3, he takes the damage, too.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you want to be cheeky, you hit that one. The interesting question is, do you put Blessing of Wisdom on it, or do you just summon a guy?
That is a harder choice.
Move quickly.
I kind of want to take out the Kodo, though, just because, like...
Yeah, I would probably keep your Panther hidden just to have a good target for Avenge.
Yeah, that's fine.
Granted, there's a decent chance that the Avenge then hits the guy, which they then trade into, but then you just still have a Panther. It does Panther things. Beautiful. Say hello to the Salty Panther.
The only problem is the Salty Panther trades, but I can trade all 3 in,
Yeah, currently, unless they pull something that kills one of your guys. Unless they pull a Mortal Coil right here.
Why do you call?
Damn.
Or that.
That's kind of unfortunate, yes. If you throw the whatchamafuck into the if you throw the Panther into the Voidwalker and play the Dark Scale Healer, it's fine.
And then trade for the 4/2.
Yeah. Because then they still have to find 1 damage, which they very clearly showed they couldn't do last turn. So I actually quite like this.
Probably Blessing of Wisdom. I'll save it for next turn.
You don't get anything out of it right now. Yeah, you want to just guy here.
But for Dark Scale Healer, I mean, because it's obviously a less tempting murder target than the 7/4.
Yeah. Damn.
Oh, digging. This guy's deck is all about just pulling cards, man. The card draw on these warlocks today. And it's a mortal coil, probably.
If they got offered it, they probably took it.
Siphon Soul.
They did not get offered it.
Wow. Oh. Spectral Knight injured
Awkward.
Blade Master.
Yes. The only half concern is that you can't Blessing of Wisdom the Spectral Knight, but actually, I don't know. I don't think that'll matter. In that case, you do want to hit the Dark Scale Healer into the Tomb Spider, though, because you're playing the Blade Master.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, continue to say you can't do 1 damage.
Mm-hmm. Until proven otherwise, you cannot do 1 damage, and I know it. I know it.
This is called having reads, baby.
Oh, beans.
That's fine.
Oh, hey.
Now it's super fine. Play a guy, then play the Sea Giant.
And Blessing of
Then I guess
Wisdom.
play Blessing of Wisdom on the Spectral Knight, so that they're forced to attack into it.
You can't.
Oh, fuck.
You can't.
Fuck! I literally just said that, too.
Blade Master, then?
Yeah, because we need the cards. I mean, the other possibility is playing it on his Fearsome Doom Guard, but we need the cards.
And I still swing for face, though, with these.
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah.
You have too much to deal with, and you want to take away their card draw.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna want a Shadow Flame here. I'm guessing that the card they took with the Peddler...
Are you real? Oh.
Well, that could have been worse. They finally got a Mortal Coil. Proud of them.
For the crusade! For a little while, I got a big punch.
Wow.
Why do you call
Fuck's sake. Boy, that was fine until right there.
Ugh.
That sucks.
Play out hand, I think.
Yeah, play out hand, trade into the taunt. Oof, that sucks.
reporting for duty?
That MCT did not do me any fucking favors.
Nope. Wow.
Fuck.
So they not only had a Stampeding Kodo in their deck, they were able to discover one with the Tomb Spider. And like, if you're not a druid or a hunter, Stampeding Kodo is basically the best thing that you can pull. Alright, here comes the hammer. None of those are hammers. Seal it, champs. Can you prevent lethal? Yeah, you can kill the Doom Guard and then just have a shufty thing that they have to trade into. I mean, it sucks, and we're not gonna win this, but...
Like, yeah, well, I mean, we've lost, but we could be losing more so, because, yeah, it's 17 damage on field.
yeah.
Which they don't have. Okay. Good news. They don't have us
Yeah.
dead quite yet. I mean, we're fucked because I have no card draw.
You know.
Oh my
Are you fucking kidding me right now? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Are you for real? This is real? How do you build a Reno?
Well played.
That was fucking amazing. Like, how do I friend someone I just played with?
Finish the game and open your friends list, and they'll be at the bottom.
That must have been like the first card offered was a fucking Reno Jackson.
Nah, I mean, it's a decent card in Arena because you can usually count on having played like half your deck out.
Thanks for posting a confused looking Skipperky.
Yeah, if you click your friends list, the bottom of it, right above add and remove, should have last played.
How do I add them? I just hit enter.
Click on their name.
Okay.
Yep.
Wow.
That happened. That occurred. Oh, yeah, there's also that. Reno now shows, like, the yellow combo thing if you can play him.
Oh, really?
And get health from him, so you don't have to guess anymore.
And
Which, I
80
mean,
gold.
makes sense.
80 gold at 6 wins.
Thanks for that conceal, baby.
Oh,
That's just what I wanted.
Blizzard, yo. Well, I got a Magnetar Alpha.
Finally, my favorite card.
Is that a card? Is that a real card?
It's decent in Arena, but it's not like a card.
God, I just want to tell that person that was amazing. I'm not even slightly upset. I'm just like kind of
Oh
standing
god,
there
no.
like, wow.
At this point, I was like, all right, I'm owned.
All right, cool. We can draft one up real quick. At the very least, maybe
Yeah,
play
sure.
one game with it. And
Sure.
I don't even know which of these is good. I guess Warlock is pretty okay.
Yeah, so Hunter and Priest are the two worst classes right now.
Concur.
As far as Arena is concerned.
All right.
Hunter, you sort of just have to play
Cold Light
completely
Oracle.
differently.
Cold Light Oracle.
My favorite card. Cold Light Oracle on the class that can draw.
Yup. I mean, my options are that or Coliseum Manager with the class that
It's
has the
probably the
best
Blade
hero
Master.
power in the game.
Yeah, exactly. Like, let's consider synergy with our hero power and a lack thereof
So
in
probably
two of these three cards.
injured Blade Master. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
God, no, here's a tough
Unquestionably.
choice. Stampeding Kodo,
Wow,
though?
these are all really good.
Yeah, all amazing. Stampeding
This
Kodo,
is the
though?
sort of choice where I would just check the tier list like while I'm drafting when this happens, because it's like, oh, I like all of those. What do they think?
Yeah, does this have any like support for pulling up tier lists when you're drafting?
I think there is actually a plugin that pulls the tier list straight off of Oddwicta's site. So a Kodo has an 80, a Defender has a 78, and a Matter Bomber has a 68. So yeah, it's sort of just like pick your favorite at this point. Yeah.
And then this is probably Spellbreaker, I'm guessing.
Yep. Always good to have like a Spellbreaker. Kind of gets you out of a lot of situations and still puts a real card
I
down.
mean, Tournament Medic gives me free draw, baby.
Free draw, just what I needed.
Gnomish, though.
It's the Gnomish. And it's like in any other class, I'd be like, yeah, the Gnomish. But in this one, it's like, well, that's my hero power, I guess. Spoder Chonk.
Yup. Another Spider Tonk.
All the Spider Tonks. Spider Tank is so good.
River Croc.
Yeah, it's a river croc. We need to get some 2s eventually.
Mech Warper. I mean, Mookless Champion seems...
Mookless Champion can be good, but it's kind of too early to know if this is the sort of deck where Mookless Champion will be good.
Mech Warper then.
So yeah, it's probably Mech Warper here. Yeah.
Mad
But the thing with
Bomber?
Mookless is if you're playing Shaman or, Mad Bomber. If you're playing Shaman or Paladin, it's like an actually legit good card.
Oh
In
man,
other
look
classes,
at this! Look at these choices. Void Crusher.
finally, you fist Jiraxis.
The Egg, or one of the worst cards, Fist of Jiraxis.
Let me pay 4 mana to not even aim 4 damage.
Yeah, Fist of Jiraxis isn't even good if you discard it, because that means you burnt a card, which you can't really do by selection to deal. God, that card is so bad.
It's really, really bad.
God, do I just?
This is Nerubian Egg because there's not much else here.
God, I can't believe I have to take a fucking egg. God, and then
Because like, there's at least a
Flame
chance you
Juggler
can do
and Power
things.
Overwhelming next to each other.
God, that's awful. You do have a bunch of 2s so far though, so I think you can afford the Power Overwhelming. Especially because you have an egg to put
Harvest
the Power
Golem here
Overwhelming.
probably.
Yep. Just a big strong minion who is my friend and real.
Yep. Not auto importing every time I do this now. Please just. I have to figure out how to make this thing auto update now.
Wait, really? It's trying to tell you to import on...
No, now it's just not updating unless I click import every time I add a new card.
No, what you want to do is just do the whole draft,
Yeah,
and then it should
yeah.
automatically give you a prompt.
Well, I was using it to look at like the mana mechanics and stuff. God, I do
okay.
I have a lot of mechs now.
How many mechs is it? Gorillabot's a tough sell.
Yeah.
Like, I would usually take the Tall Strider here. How many
Spider
mechs do we
tank,
have?
2 spider tanks, a
1,
harvest
2,
golem,
3,
a mech
4.
warper.
Oh god, and Harvest Golem turns into a mech. This is this weird deck where there is a chance that Gorillabot might work, but it's like, I don't know.
But it's 2
I
attacks.
might take it for the fun value.
Yeah, let's take it for the fun value.
At this point, like,
Imp Gang Boss.
it's if you had
Sorry.
any fewer.
Sorry, I
yeah,
saw Imp
yeah,
Gang
just
Boss and was quite
unquestionably.
excited.
Oh Jesus, this suddenly got great. Zombo Chombo.
Yeah. Yeti or another gorilla.
All right, that one I won't pass. I won't pass up a Yeti for a Gorillabot.
God, Void Caller, I don't have any demons other than Imp Gang Boss right now, though.
Yeah.
That's Ascension, I think.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, God, how are we on 2s? Now we're starting to get kind of lowish on 2s.
Yeah, this is actually kind of unfortunate because I would love to have that second Power Overwhelming, but if you don't have enough 2-drops, there's not really any point in having a bunch of Power Overwhelming.
Yeah, Bone Garden.
Yep. Head into the Bone Zone.
Scarlet Crusader, almost certainly. On a Creeper is good.
Might actually be Creeper. What are we at 2s and what are we at 3s? Like,
Well, let me get
1, 2,
exact.
3, 4,
We're
5.
at 5 on
Actually,
2s and
you have a Nerubian
3s.
Egg. You want the Creeper. Because, like, Nerubian Egg isn't a real 3, or isn't a real 2-drop.
Yeah. Implosion.
Easily.
Implosion. Yeah.
Implosion is a ridiculously good card.
God, probably Abusive Sergeant.
It is another activator for your egg.
Yeah. And I really don't like Wrath Guard. It never works out well for
Yeah,
me.
it's not good, and you actually are pretty decent with 2s right now.
I have no end game but Imp Gang Boss.
Yeah, ugh. So this is really where we decide if this is just going to be like a low curve deck that just murders,
Zoo?
or
Is this a weird zoo?
even then, like even Stormwind, it's still kind of zoo. At this point, we're pretty locked into zoo, no matter what we
Imp
pick
Gang
here.
Boss. Imp Gang Boss. Clockwork Gnome. Do we go full, or do we get Hellfire for the world's worst AOE for our deck?
I think you've just answered your own question here.
Wait, Clockwork? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Spare parts can also give you an attack spare part for your
Summoning
egg.
Portal so we can dump our hand for free.
Summoning Portal, the world's greatest card.
Oh, so good. No River Croc.
Yeah. And then we're pretty much set for ones.
Flame Juggler or Mech Yeti? This is the hard choice.
Wow, this actually is a pretty tough choice. Like, I really just want all the rest of the cards to be like 5s. Just 5s. Doesn't even have to be anything higher than that. Playable 2s. What playable 4s do we have? There's the Chillwind Yeti, the Gnomish Inventor, the Senjin, the Spellbreaker. Actually, I might go Mech Yeti here, because you're like... Count of 4s is a little
We
bit...
have 5 playable 4s, yeah.
Like,
as far as
things that you
minions.
actually want to play on 4.
Yeah.
You don't want to play Gorilla Bot unless you're getting the synergy for
Shadow
it.
Bolt for a control, I guess. I mean, Raid Leader's not the worst in this deck.
Which is such a weird thing to say.
Yeah.
Like, it's really weird, but with the 2 Imp Gang bosses and the Implosion, I could actually see the Raid Leader fitting better than the Shadow Bolt.
I think we go
which
for
is,
Raid Leader. I'm doing it.
Which is fucked up.
Piloted Shredder or Cult Master? Oh god, Cult Master could get us some fucking draw.
It could. But a Piloted Shredder is a Piloted Shredder. This is like... This is a wacky draft, and I kind of love it.
Yeah.
God, you have nothing over 5 except for that first Kodo right now.
Yeah.
If you had a bigger card, I'd be like, maybe take the Cult Master just to bridge to your bigger stuff, but like...
Well, but I'm going to end up
don't?
playing out my hand and then have no draw is the problem. That's my concern.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think Cult Master, just so I don't...
Might be Cult Master, which is weird, because we're in the draw class.
Yeah. God. What?
Okay.
No, it's not even letting me have chances to pull big ones.
Yeah, really. Swooze. Just fill out your...
Oh
your
my
twos,
god,
and also Curse of
stop
the Fawn
it.
is terrible.
God.
Ooh, how many ones do you have? God,
One's playable.
you
I
actually-
have 3 minions, but 1 is an abusive.
Yeah, I mean, abusive is okay on turn 1, although you will want to be using it to get value
Organ,
out of this
then?
deck. Yeah, probably Organ. You have a lot of 2s right now, and Organ can do work with the stealth.
Pint-sized summoner.
Oh my god. Well, that's your deck, I guess. This'll result in
Here
some
it is,
fun
baby.
games.
Here's a game. God, this is either
That's
gonna
a
go,
deck.
This is either gonna go 11 or 0. There's like
Yeah,
no way.
yeah. There's no real in between here.
Holy shit! Also, did that person add me?
Gul'dan versus Malfurion. I must protect the wild. Your soul shall be mine.
I mean, discard everything that's not a 1 or a 2, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, we
Like
can
early game curve considerations are just non-existent in this
get
deck.
a quick egg. I might just do egg power overwhelming.
Fast egg. Yeah, I might actually egg here. Like you can deal with anything he puts out, and you could play a Harvest Golem next turn if he doesn't. Like you can deal with anything he puts out and put out a Bone Guard Lieutenant. Or just play a Harvest Golem because fuck it.
Yeah, I think it's just gonna be Harvest Golem because it's like whatever, man.
Easily.
Yeah, it is.
There's no reason to do 4 face damage here.
Oh man, and then I can Cult Master. After I Implosion too, I can Implosion and then Cult Master and draw like 4. God, do I Implosion and risk it into that guy?
I think so. I mean, worst comes to worst, they draw 2 cards. There's like a 33%
I mean, the
chance
power
that they draw 2
overwhelming
cards.
is clean.
It's clean, but I also like the Cult Master and Power Overwhelming next turn. You hate to see it.
Yeah.
They could swipe you here, but it would just be hilarious, a hilarious waste.
Yeah, that'd be a really bad
Like,
swipe.
they have to play something eventually, right? They're at 10 cards right now.
Yeah.
Like, the deck tracker is having trouble holding all of these.
Another night on the prowl.
Okay, that doesn't do much.
Wipe
You get a
now?
hero power now?
Are you gonna swipe an egg? Wait. What are...
And then hero power is away. I guess that's a move.
I mean, I guess it kind of makes my Cult Master play not as good.
Yeah.
I think I still do it, or do I wait and Imp Gang Boss?
I think you gang boss and then trade into the... Like, gang boss and lieutenant, and then trade into the, Elfie lady.
The Elfie Lady? I'm sorry.
The Elfie lady.
The Elfie Lady.
I can almost words.
Come on, play something for me to fucking power overwhelming.
Play literally anything, I don't care.
Okay, good
That's
enough.
fine.
Yeah, good enough.
Yeah, that's doable. That's Cult Master, and then you refill your hand, and then they concede. It's fine.
That's what I do this turn, you think? Yeah?
I would say so.
Okay. I mean, I only
Like, you'll
draw
get a
one
card
though,
at the
right?
end of your turn.
That's all. I do.
You'll get a card at the end of your turn.
I know, but I'll only draw one,
well,
right? Off this.
Unless the thing can kill your... See what drops off of it.
That's
Pray
true.
it's not a Doomsayer.
Oh, cool. And then Imp Gang into that.
Yep. And, like, even if you get one, unless they have exactly Starfall, there's not much they can do. And there's really no reason to play around a rare.
Spellbreaker's not a bad option to have in hand.
Yep. Just pleasant.
I must save
Oh, God.
Ooh. I have some bad news for you, sir.
Yeah, that's
About
a spell.
that 2 mana you just spent.
That's a Spellbreak, right?
Easily.
shall not save.
Just makes the trade nice and clean.
With Nerubian.
Yeah, I think so. You'll have an Imp Gang boss out here as well. Yep. Just be like, get Zood, son. Yeah, playing through this game right now, the Cult Master was definitely the pick.
Yeah.
Because, like, this is what your
Boy.
hand is going to be like. Also, wow.
Please hit the Imp Gang boss a million times. Damn. Damn. Damn.
Damn, damn, damn.
That did not go entirely in my favor. Or
No.
much at all in my favor.
Yeah, I'd call that straight bad. I would tap first, see what happens.
Yeah, like... ugh.
Yeah. This might be like Swamp-Ooze River Croc run everything into FaceTime. They'll be at 13 health, and they've already shown they don't really have good AoE. And unless they have the swipe, there's not much that they can do with this. And even if they do have the swipe, there's not much they can do with this.
Mm-hmm.
The gates are open.
Okay. That's a value-oriented trade. Oh, okay. Damn.
Solid set of answers.
That's answer after answer.
Oh no.
Unfortunate timing.
Oh no. Oh,
Tap again. Then I probably run the small imp into the guy and Mad Bomber and like see what happens, or run both that and the Swamp Ooze to try to make it so that there's only good targets to hit.
Yeah, I like that. Other than my own face.
Well, you know, I'd say they just did the job there.
And then just trade there.
Trade Yeti. No,
Zombie chow? No. Zombie chow? Trade it off board.
Probably. Yep. It's a good card, Jim.
Spider tank. And do I just Kodo for a 3/5 or?
Oh, this is awkward. You're definitely playing the Clockwork Gnome.
Wait, well then I can't do Kodo.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's probably the Kodo here in the sense that it's not going to necessarily give you much, and you kind of want to threaten that 2-turn lethal.
Yeah, no, I got incredibly unlucky on that last one by going 6 wins and getting 80 gold. That's like the worst result,
Yeah.
basically.
6 wins is just always
All right,
really unfortunate.
tap, and then it'll probably be
Face Brigade.
yeah, Yeti, and then abusive to push more face
Yep.
damage.
Yep, just all face all the time. We are now smorking hardcore.
We are gonna force
be
him
like,
to
draw
have
your
some
sweat,
kind,
pal.
Yeah, it's like we are forcing him to have some kind of control here. What are you trying to get? A King Crush or some shit?
Malorn. Fuck's sake!
Yo, real? Really? I mean, all right, man. If that's how you really feel about it, then. But like, what are you doing?
This is ridiculous. Like, a deck like this should not. Like, basically, you just happen to get at 0/0 the one deck that actually really counters yours, like, fantastically.
The druid stall out? Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
aware.
like, how often do you fucking see druid stall decks in Arena? I would continue to just throw everything fucking face. Protect your Kodo after you attack with it. Maybe throw the imp into the leper gnome, but
No.
even then it's like, eh.
I end up taking the same damage. Well,
Yeah, just like let them do the trades. If they have Savage Roar, then that's just the way that this game
well,
went.
then the game was lost from the beginning.
Or they just play Ultra Control, like, okay, buddy. God, does this deck have any reach?
No. Not really.
That is really unfortunate.
Yeah. I don't think I planned on having a game last this long.
No, God, no.
Got a horn, though. I've got a horn, man.
Finally. I can toot my own horn. Just throw that shit out. Let them keep playing their control game. Tap yourself to death. It's fine.
What do I honk?
I don't know if it matters. They could probably clear your board.
I honk a Kodo. Oh no,
Yeah.
I gave him an attack. Alright, 3.
Would have been real
5.
good if that was a reversing switch.
Alright. I'm still pushing lethal. I'm still pushing lethal.
Just keep going. Keep that train rolling.
The frost wolves stand ready.
Alright.
Yeah, I cannot believe we found literally the stalliest deck I have ever seen in Arena.
Immediately, too. That's the worst part. Yeah, no, don't
you
kill
queued
me
into
either.
this at 0/0. Like, what?
What are you
This
doing,
player isn't
man?
even
Just
great.
kill
They're
the
just
3/4.
playing.
What are you doing? Like, this isn't a hard choice.
Yeah, they're not even like
for
playing well. It's
No.
kind of ridiculous.
They even had a healing touch. That's what kills me.
Oh my
the
god.
most. They
Yeah,
even had
the healing touch. That is an awful card. I would love to see what picks
Oh, no.
led them to that life choice right there.
I already played my power overwhelming,
Like-
didn't I? Yeah.
You did, yes, unfortunately. Oh right, we had the raid leader for Reach, but it's a little bit late. Like,
we
there's
go.
so many ways that this game could have just been over.
Here we go, baby.
Handle it, baby. Oh,
5,
this just hurts.
9, 10. That's lethal. They very much have lethal.
They might not notice. They've not been playing well. Yeah, like they're not even playing particularly well. I mean, that Frostwolf should be a 10-10, just for the record.
Yeah. Really?
I guess you could do that if that's how you feel.
And then he gets the fucking perfect frog on top of that.
Yeah, of course. Wow. That's just a game. Like,
That was incredible.
I'm speechless after that one. Well, I've had an 11-win run that started 0-2.
Please enter the arena screen and build your deck. I have the deck. It's right here. Why aren't you pulling the deck in?
That's so weird. Yeah, I don't know what's the deal with Hearthstone deck tracker that you got.
I mean, it looks like it might be because it already pulled in the correct one, but it didn't even take that loss just now. Like, it added it in and then didn't.
That is just so weird.
I don't.
Are you using the deck?
Yeah.
You click use on the deck for during that game?
It's active. Yeah, it's showing active. I don't know.
That's so weird. Yeah, I don't understand. It might need some like resets and shit. Who knows?
I might just uninstall and reinstall. Who knows?
Yeah.
And then I'll see the available
doable.
plugins.
Finally, my favorite.
Show me
All the plugins.
the plugins. The worst part, though, is I couldn't capture it for stream because it just makes my mouse cursor flicker like crazy for whatever reason.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that people like have ways to do it, but there's a lot of like stupid and or annoying shit.
Gul'dan
Ooh, hopefully we'll do better against this mage who has the best paint
Against
control
this
in the game.
probably a freeze mage.
All right, so
Just knowing our luck.
just the Kodo out of here. Everything else, keep it.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. I don't know if we're gonna have a turn 2 play Vicus. I think we
This might be
coin.
tough.
By the way, I think we coin. I'm just saying.
That's that's a really aggressive move by you there. I'm not sure what would make you want to play.
I don't know why I'd want to coin. I mean, I'm going to.
Are you sure that you'll still be able to play on curve after this?
I think so. I think I'll make it. Out of my 9 2-drops, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them.
That's over half of them.
5 out of 9. That's good shit.
Yep.
That's a perfect
Yep,
answer.
that's the good shit, baby.
Congrats. Congrats on your exact answer. Oh, cool. I'll have a turn 3 play too. Croc
Yep.
or Haunted Creeper?
They're going into turn 3. What do mages do on turn 3? I think it's Creeper here.
They have some frost.
Kind of plays around their awkward shit, like, Frostbolt and stuff like that, makes them not want to use it. And they end up playing the 2 anyway, so this is fine.
Probably.
You have other mechs in the deck, right? Yeah. Yeah, Croc Worgen. Worgen's sort of like, you gotta be careful with it. You might actually consider breaking the spider yourself to try to protect the Worgen.
Yeah.
Which sort of like gives them the free spider trade, but gives them less of a chance to hit your Worgen and take the extra damage off the board. I mean, or the Arcane Explosion. That's also possible. Because it's just that kind of day.
Yeah. Let me get a 1 in 3 once they trade here. Or not?
Never mind. Fuck it.
Uh,
You probably Mech Yeti, hit the thingy, hit the Worgen into face, and then attack into the Toad. I can words. Basically, just maximize the chances that the Yeti or that the Worgen lives and get its damage in anyway.
Alright.
That's fine. I love math.
A little sad I didn't
Your
get
next
to use
turn's
the
kinda awkward,
mech
but-
warper with it, but I mean, it would have made me wait
Yeah.
a turn for -1 mana
Exactly.
cost, which isn't good enough.
And hey, you're gonna top deck that Gorilla Bot.
Yeah, I am. Fucking
100% chance. For 4.5, which is basically 100% chance.
Ooh, Hungo Drungo with...
Garbage.
Ah, hello, Implosion.
So I would clear your junk out first. The Dread Corsair specifically.
Why won't
And
I?
then Implosion.
I have enough room for... Or is it 7 on a side?
No, you don't. It's 7 per side.
Oh, that's right, yeah. I always think it's 8. I do this all the time, by the way.
More than once. And you get it, so
Piss. So...
that's fine.
Do I still trade Worgen?
Yeah, it's the Worgen.
It's unfortunate.
I mean, this
I
is
didn't-
pretty much the
It's
best
unfortunate
case
I
scenario.
didn't know I would get the 4, you know. That's the sad
Yeah,
part.
exactly. Yeah.
So I could have had a slightly better card.
But it's one of those chicken and egg things where, like,
Yeah, you can't.
if you
know.
hadn't attacked in, then the 4 would have just been 3.
The nice thing is we're hitting turn 6, so it's like really questionable. Like, do you really want to use hero power? Like, that cuts off a really big play, and they leave themselves with 1 mana, which sucks for them.
Yep.
What do we do here?
Tap here. Then probably just play the Senjin and trade your little imps into that Iron Forge because we're coming up on their turn 7. And then just start swinging face.
Yeah, because Power Overwhelming is a surprise 4, which is nice.
Yep. I love Power Overwhelming. It's such a good card.
So good. And I think they just went
Like,
to...
both from, like, a this card is good stance and from, like, a how to play the game stance.
Oof.
Wow.
Really good play.
Yeah, that's value, baby.
It's really good. Yeah, because now I'm left in kind of an awkward situation.
Yep. What do you have in this deck that even survives Flame Strike anyway?
Now
Because at some point the question is, do you just not
a single
care about
Yeti and a Stampeding Kodo.
it? Okay. So in other words, it's not really that worth playing around.
No.
So I'd probably tap here, see what pops out. And you probably do trade, definitely trade away the Yeti into the Soot thing, and then Chillwind Yeti, and probably also the Clockwork Gnome, because fuck it, why not?
Yeah, like we can't hang on to fears
This
forever.
game needs to just end, because the longer this goes on, the more it turns into last game.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good read that they don't have Flame Strike.
Yeah, the more
If they're even considering pinging right now.
the 4th of July is gonna turn into the 4th of shit real soon if we don't close this down.
Which, I mean, we can do if they can't kill anything.
Yeah.
And also if they can only kill the Leper Gnome. Unless they can kill the Mech Yeti here, we win. Or have a taunt. That's also... Oh, actually, no, never mind. Having a taunt does not help them.
I mean, if it's a taunt with enough health, it does. Oh, wait, Spellbreaker. Right.
No. Nope.
Right.
Get behind me.
Oh, the answer.
My God, you've done it. You've played the Booty Bay.
Never
I
play.
am sorry.
Never play a booty bay.
Yeah, I always feel bad kind of being in the 0-1 bracket, which is like, I lose maybe about half of my game ones, but then you go down here and it's sort of just like, well, okay.
I'm sorry about your booty. I think we'll do one more
Yes,
game.
we were
and
just
then
overwhelmed by booty right there.
one more game and then probably call it.
That sounds good.
To watch anime.
Send them a Hallmark card.
Yeah, now it just shows me as a 100% win rate, 1-0. God damn it.
That's just so weird. I mean, I guess it's capturing now at least.
Oh man,
Your nightmare.
I don't know. I like having egg activator. I like it a lot.
I do too, actually. I say keep it.
Get rid
Like
of the injured.
the other thing is, I honestly I might even keep the injured, but that one's up to you. Your deck, your curve is so low that you're gonna have like other options by turn 3, no matter what. Like that, like a strong independent option.
Don't need no man.
Exactly.
What are you coining?
There you go.
Bad news, bucko. You just coined right into my plans. Here comes the egg.
Come on, Tom Sawyer. Tom Sawyer.
I'm so yeah.
Tom Sawyer, buddy. I would play the Swamp Ooze first, just to try to get the Abusive to live.
Yeah, I like that idea. Or wait, or the mech warper.
Mech Warper, actually, to save that specifically from the Haunted Creeper. Yes.
Yeah.
Fight, maggot.
Bam. Piss.
Well, that's his life.
Damn, piss. Shit.
You basically played 3 mana to get a 4/4.
Piss.
Nah, it's still fine, unless they have an actual 1-drop. I don't know if I count that.
PP.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Now what?
Boy howdy.
Right? I mean, injured Blade Master at
This
least
kind
can...
of sucks. Live.
Yeah. I think I
That
bought
might just be
Leopard
the play.
Gnome and then Blade Master.
I think so, yeah. Which is sort of like, I feel bad about this, but the
I know,
hand
I
did
didn't
not
draw
work
enough
out,
twos. What the fuck?
right?
No, not Ooze tap, because Ooze would just die to like everything.
That's kind of the problem,
Yeah,
yeah.
you don't want to like let your stuff be cleared by the pop out spiders, because that means they just got it for free, basically.
So many
Yep.
possibilities.
And tapping is good, but it usually should be pretty close to the bottom of your list.
Right, it's basically like, if you aren't going to use the mana otherwise, you should use it like this. Because using the mana otherwise is what puts you into a situation where you want to use the mana, or where you want to use your thing to use mana. 'cause
Oh,
you don't have
spider
other
tank.
options.
Spider tank and Ooze.
I think so, yeah. Then you could see if, like, maybe squeak some value out of attacking the Tusker.
You mean take the boar?
Yeah, the boar. Mess with Tusker. It's like, if they have Mortal Coil, it's bad, but otherwise it's fine.
Shadow Bolt.
Yeesh.
What
What
the?
is with these?
What the? Why are I playing so many control decks? A arena control decks. What the?
Juke my fucking moves. So, like, this is the sort of turn where if we don't get a good play, we would tap. But we kind of got a good play.
Yeah, Imp Gang boss raid.
Absolutely. You've suddenly presented them with so many priority targets that, like, the raid leader is like, sure, I'll take a raid leader.
Uh-oh.
My god. This
Wow.
synergy is off the charts.
A pretty good synergy play. Oh.
You might just silence it and kill it with the Imp Gang boss to save the damage.
Then what about Clockwork? Or it?
Probably a good idea to ignore it. They're gonna have to trade into something.
I should have tapped first. Okay, it's a power.
Yes.
So it's not a great.
Yeah. That's one thing I kind of find myself doing with Warlock sometimes. I'll like tap after the whole play because I was so busy
Yeah,
just playing out everything
It's
in
really
my head.
important. That's a thing. That's a good lesson. It's really important in Warlock to always plan your whole turn before you do
Yep.
it, which is one reason Handlock is so notorious for running out of wire
Yeah.
every time. Like every fucking
Yep.
turn you run out of core.
The only class more weird to play. Oh, buddy.
Is this a double trade after Cult Master?
I would say so, probably. And then you're probably gonna chill Wind Yeti, but you know, see what you get first.
And I do. You mean like Ooze and Boss?
Yes.
Always want to be sure.
Nope. Well, that's
Take
not
up the
very
Clockwork
helpful.
Knight? I think I do, just because it makes sure my Cult Master stays alive.
Agreed. Yeah, and then you just throw out a Yeti, so you're kind of trading up on your board and getting rid of the only threat they have on their board.
And getting a hand.
Yeah, the hand is nice too. Yes.
Yeah, having a whole hand. Yeah, that Cult Master just did so much work.
Yep.
And yeah, drew a
And
dark
drew
bomb.
out a dark bomb.
Absolutely. Fine with me.
And then this is all fine because they're being forced to play out their entire hand here.
Which I could respond to with my own power overwhelming. Might not be a bad idea.
Yeah, I think you kind of want to, although I would throw out the Bone Guard and then tap after that, you know, get the little extra value out of that. And also see what you get.
Croc.
Yep.
Croc.
I didn't think it would change anything, but it's always, you know, worth doing.
Whelming. And then probably Haunted Croc.
So you just play out... Yeah. That or Worgen, but I don't know how much Worgen does for us here.
Worgen would then require the Clockwork too, so...
Yeah. Nope. So Warlock versus Warlock is an interesting matchup because you're never like really in top deck wars because you'll always be able to pull two cards.
And also Warlock
Now, granted,
has very diverse types.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, save that other one. Oh, buddy.
Oh, buddy. That's happening.
It's free value.
Right now, baby. Come on, Legendary Mech. Oh, man.
I mean, it is, but...
The question is... 3 mechs? Does that include the Voltron?
It does include, but the thingo is gonna die. The little guy is gonna die.
To what?
I mean, you could clear the board, but I like... I mean, it's a Yeti, if nothing else. Yeah, let's live the dream. Fuck it. Let's go.
I was gonna say, it's either that or the anime golem, dude. And I'm fine
And
with
you
the
can't
anime
even
golem,
play the
too.
anime golem this turn.
Yeah.
Well, you
no.
can't play it this turn, so throw out a Yeti. Throw out a Yeti with upside.
And then trade everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
we're all
doing
in,
it.
baby. Hellfire me, you son of a bitch.
Yeah. Fucking make him have this mortal coil or else we get...
No!
Oh, man!
That's so sad. Luckily, there's some hella anti-synergy going on there.
Yeah. So it can only shoot non-mechs? Do I just
Non-mechs,
implosion the
yes.
other thing?
Yeah, absolutely. It will then just shoot at the imps, but... Oh, that's beautiful.
Ugh.
Of course.
Taunt face.
Taunt, interesting question. They're heavily incentivized to trade into, yeah, go face, deny them the taps, like with both of them, because they're heavily incentivized to trade that Dread Infernal into your Senjin anyway.
My eyes are open.
God, the control. It's much too real.
What? This motherfucker!
Jax your fucking moves.
How dare you! I can't believe this. I am...
Wow. Some days, man.
Piss. Armor plating and Gorilla Bot, or...
I mean, tap first.
Yeah.
You get that. Ah, yes, Zombie Chow, my favorite card.
In all fairness, 3 of the other cards in our deck are mechs. Just putting that on the table.
This is dying this turn, though.
I mean, I should still go for face, though, right? Like...
Oh yeah, absolutely. And even
Kodo Warning.
throw out the Infiltrator and the Kodo. Yeah. Just go for the throat here. Again, it's our only real path to victory.
God, I hope I, like, draw fucking Spider Tank, tap into fucking Mech Yeti. Or Harvest Golem.
It's at the beginning of your turn, though.
I know. Vic
Which is the
pleased.
unfortunate thing. We can't live the dream. The dream is dead. Dead, Ty.
Unless there's a confusing somehow trade everything on field except the Voltron head. Then.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
that's
Tapping
game.
down to 2, baby. There's that desperation. Oh, man. Can he trade to safety? I don't
Nope.
think so. Yeah.
Nope. Well, maybe? No.
No.
No. No. They can't kill both the head and the Kodo.
No.
And even better, they're gonna kill their own.
Oh, my God.
Oh, right. That.
Tap, right? So
Boy, there's a
it'll be-
50% chance that they lost the game on that, and then they didn't.
What do we tap here? I think we do.
Yeah, you definitely, you have to tap here.
And there's
Just fill your board up.
both mechs, dude.
Yep. Now, how do you feel about power overwhelming?
Yeah, not even 50-50. It was 1 in 3.
Oh, right, because it could have hit your Kodo.
Or the Frost Wolf. It's not even enemy, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah,
just
it's
non-mech.
any mech.
Any non-mech, yeah. So they had the Frost Wolf.
Well, I was already counting the
Kodo,
Frost Wolf as, as a
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
it could hit.
I think the Harvest Golem is going to do it, though.
Yep. Yep.
All the dumb shit things, unless he gets a Dark Bomb. Okay, he live tapped to kill himself.
Yeah. That was suiciding.
I am glad. I am glad.
I am sorry, Tom Sawyer.
Thank you, sir. All right, according to Hearth Arena, Hearthstone Deck Tracker, I'm 2-0.
There you go. That's the one that I believe.
Can I edit stuff? Edit notes?
I think you can add to the run itself. Like if you go to runs and matches, it should show up on here, and yeah, it should say add game, so it will let
Where's
you
runs
add
and
things.
matches? I'm gonna stop recording.